No way. Todo mundo. Todo mundo. Canon Matsumoto.
Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham, and here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, the Boss. And they do have a reach advantage here. They're coming up against the Myth, and they will enjoy a power advantage. They'll fight as middleweights.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
Up first is the Boss. From Portugal, they are the SCI, WBC, and WBO champ. So they stare into each other's eyes. The build up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. So much firepower here. No defense for that hook. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. That big hook doesn't land. That jab gets blocked. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Catch and shoot. It's all offense all the time. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. The perfect counter lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. That jab misses. Punch count. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter. And there's the bell for round two. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? That jab misses. Swing and a miss with that hook. Counter punch. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. That counter punch caught him clean. Is he going to punch himself out, though? And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Nice counter. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round. And there's the bell for round three. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. This could be the end. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up.
Look at the swelling and the bruising. They're going to take a look, and they may stop this fight. A little bit of a surprise here as the referee says we can continue. Miss with the jab. And that hook misses. Nice counter shot. A big whiff with the right hook. Tried to score with the uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Here we go to the fourth round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fight may stop here considering all the bruising and swelling on the face. And the referee will stop it, and that's it. It's over. The fight is over, and we've got a winner.
I was getting a little anxious there. This is a career-ending fight.
First up.
This bout is...
What a pleasure it is. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. There's a counter shot. Right uppercut just off target. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. That counter punch caught him clean. Halfway through the round, and did you see that? Why weren't they covering up? And Powerhouse has been dropped. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
Shot from the gods, they say.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Gotta waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull him down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
What do we expect to see here in round two? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
All hands on deck. We are witnessing an upset in the making. Looks like they've shaken. And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Insane action. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Beautiful counter punch. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Nice job blocking the left hook. Defense failed them. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they... There's the bell to start round three. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. And just as quickly as he pulled that thought, down goes Powerhouse. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again. One, two, three, four, five, six.
Can't believe. managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that but ever hope? Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
That hook just can't find the target. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter. The defense failed them. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
You've been put down. You've got to think right.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? Nope, that hook won't score. The courage on display here is incredible. Whoa, and you saw the balance go. The knees, the foundation, rocked. And now they're right back into the fray. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. The corner's got the towel, and they're going to throw it in. How did they survive that?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That uppercut's blocked. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Will the referee step in? After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I seriously hope the judges kept...
Here's the bell to start round 5. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in the weight class. He threw a punch and just got countered. How about that time counter shot? So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Can't land that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And Powerhouse has been knocked down. And look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh no.
Welcome to the wonder that is the Atlantis venue. It doesn't get any more unique than this. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson. Up first.
This bout is sketched.
All the talking had... And there's the bell to start round one. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Perfect counter shot. And that hook misses. Everybody's got their eye on the champion. You have to defend that belt. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. His stamina is off the charts. That counter punch caught him clean. You know they have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Good counter punch. Punch, counter punch. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
Dominance.
On to the second round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Is he going to punch himself out, though? This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Nice counter shot. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out halfway through the round. And I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That left hook misses. Well, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've...
There's the bell for round 3. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? That hook was off target. How about that time counter shot? No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with the hook. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Missing with the left hook. He misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know...
Here we go to the 4th round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
This fighter has a very good win-loss record and will be tough to beat. Why weren't they covering up? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now you've got to wake up. You've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. Missing with that right hook. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. He threw a punch and just got countered. Can't score with that jab. There's a counter shot. What's the referee thinking right now? promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Time for the fifth round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing.
And down goes the boss. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
A shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nope, that hook won't score. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's see how the game plan changes after that big knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
This is the beginning of round 6. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Beautiful counter shot. And he fails to score with that left hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
They exchange punches. When are we going to see a jab from these two? He misses with that jab. Straight right just misses. Are we about to see a first-round knockout? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell to start round 7. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Beautiful counter punch. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook just can't find the target. Nice defense on that right hook. Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Those counter punches have to hurt. A perfect counter lands. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape. There's the bell to start round 8. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Well done with that counter shot. We're always looking for that KO, and we could see an upset right here. And down goes Street Killer. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Even I've got to... 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Good looking hook, but it was blocked. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Catch and shoot. We're happy this round's coming to an end. Hold that thought. Will the referee step in? What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown. And we enter the ninth. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Oh, my. And Street Killer has been dropped. And it's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
That's lights out, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Well, then look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch. A perfect counter lands. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Hold it right there. The defense failed them. And Street Killer goes down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
His legs are gone, but somehow he... It's round 10. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
That left hook missed. Punch, counter punch. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. And we may see an early stoppage here. And Street Killer has been dropped. Let's see that again.
You're right, Tom. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds of boxing, your winner by...
Bem, malta, vou por isso. Espero que tenham gostado. Deem um like, subscrevam. Vejo os outros vídeos. Obrigado a quem viu, quem vê, quem like, subscreve. Vejam os outros vídeos para não perderem nada. Ainda vou fazer mais uma live de Dragon Ball. Por isso, fiquem atentos. 165, ok? Até à próxima. Fui.